All right, so this is gonna be a standing version of our resets. Within this variation, I do include rocking for people to do as well. I have people who sit at desks throughout the day, do the standing variation pretty much predominantly, okay? So the breathing can also be done standing. Some people prefer this way to breathe. So what you do is you take your hands and you put them right on top of your hips. You're still gonna breathe just like you did when we were in the crocodile position, but I'm gonna pull the air nice and low. Exactly like when we were on the ground. Same thing here. You can do timed breathing, so you can go 6 in, 6 out, or you can just inhale deep, pause, exhale, pause, tongue in the roof of the mouth, breathing through the nose only. Second, we get into our head nods. I like to keep my hands here. Some people like to put their hands on their lower back, or you can relax on the side. The hands on the hip here, I feel like enables me to feel what my pelvis is doing, so I'm not shifting a whole lot. You don't want that. So head nods, just like when we were down on the ground, you just look down and up, using your eyes to lead the movement. So I look down, look up. Same thing, 30 seconds to a minute of that, or reps, all right? And then we get into rotations. These are some of my favorites. So what I do is I'm gonna look over my shoulder and try to look at my opposite heel, exactly like when we were on the ground. This is gonna be a nice big stretch for the front side, the anterior side of your body. Same thing there. I might do 20 reps, or I might do a minute or 30 seconds each. Depends on what you feel like you need, okay? And then we get into marching. Now, almost always I include marching in a person's warm-up. It's just gonna help work your gait pattern and using your arms as you walk. So I may have people do the cross-touch variation on the ground, or I'll have them do the marching also. But the marching is almost always there, okay? So for the marching variation, you just swing your arms and then pick up your legs. Literally, it's marching, straight up. Another variation you can do here is cross-touching. So you just take your hands and then reach across. So this is very similar to when we were on the ground. So you can make this more difficult by just touching higher. Notice how my eyes stay pretty level the whole time, even though my knees are going higher, and then I'm making contact with my elbow. You can add skipping into this, all of which is gonna help work your gait pattern. That is how you wanna walk also. You want your arms to move, and then your trunk should rotate from side to side. Okay, so that's why we do these variations. So that's just standing resets basically. So you can do a minute each of those. Breathing is always typically 2 minutes or 30 seconds, depending on what you feel like you need or what you have time for.